What's up, shooters? It is good to be back. I'm really excited to be here making this video. It felt weird not posting every week. I know I've been not posting. It's mainly because of, the money, inflation's high, bullets are expensive, guns are expensive, so it's hard to do a video every week and keep it, creative. So this video I realize I can do without going to the gun range. So if you're here for the range footage, this ain't it. Plus, I don't know why you'd want to watch me shoot anyway. Everybody talks about how I grip the gun. That's fine, whatever. Either way, we're going to get into the video, but first I wanted to tell y'all, thank you for watching. For one, make sure to hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Comments are important. The reason I say comments are important is because I want to protect the Second Amendment. I like my right to bear arms. I like my right to defend myself. And everybody else should too, in my opinion. I want to promote it. So if you have a story, if you have a situation where you use one of these firearms or used a firearm, please leave it down in the comments section. People can't deny true stories about a gun saving someone's life. They cannot deny that. I want that to be all the comments. I want it to be top to bottom, all the comments. It's so important. And this country right now does not seem to want to protect the Second Amendment, but I do, so we're going to get my voice out there. Share this video, let everybody know, tell your liberal friends, whatever. Make sure they read the comments. Please blow up the comments with as many stories as we can get. It's unfortunate, and I'm very sorry if any of those things happen to you, but I'm glad that you had the proper tools to defend yourself. And that needs to be promoted more often instead of the other. So let's hop into the video. Okay, so I have 4 guns, right? The first gun I'm going to tell you about is this 300 Blackout AR pistol, or whatever you want to call it, short barrel rifle. It's a rifle, right? 300 Blackout rifle. It's got an 8.5-inch barrel. Obviously, you see, it's very bare. There's no sights, there's no mag, there's nothing on it, there's no grip. The reason that is because, for one, I don't have the money to deck it out the way I want to, but I really want to spend some money on this gun. I plan on getting a suppressor. I plan on getting the reason I say suppressor is because hearing is important, and if I ever get in a situation, I'm not going to have time to throw earmuffs on. So a suppressor would make that much easier. Obviously, I would test it to make sure it's reliable with said suppressor on it. Obviously, you got to keep it clean. I am prepared to do all of those things. So, suppressor, obviously sights, that's number one. I need to get a sight on it. I want to get pop-up sights and a shake-to-wake red dot. That's my plan with this. Shake-to-wake, because you don't want to be fucking with a sight to turn it on if someone breaks into your home. You don't want to be fucking with that shit. You want to be ready, right? So shake-to-wake sight, that's what I want on it. I also want to get a flashlight on it. Pop-up sights, if that sight does not work, I can still get my shots on target. Foregrip, obviously. I think it's an angled foregrip you can have on the AR with a shorter barrel like that legally, which is fine. I use it as a hand stop anyway. But that's my plan for that one. I want to deck that thing out. I want to spend some money on it. It's, like I said, it's a 300 Blackout. I got it from Palmetto State for about $480 on Black Friday. It's a pretty good deal, so I decided to go ahead and do it. I typically try to spend under $1,000, under 700 really, if I can get away with it. I don't like spending a ton of money on guns, mainly because I'm not rich. I don't have the money. So if you have a better suggestion, leave it down in the comment section, please. I would love to hear it. But that's what we're rolling with right now. So that's one I plan on making a home defense weapon. Obviously, I'm not going to grab that right now because it's not ready. We'll see how it goes, which y'all will be updated on that in the future. Once I get that thing fully built out, y'all will definitely see a video on that. I'm really excited about that little rifle. Now, number 3. Number 3 is a gun that I am not going to be searching for if something were to happen. But if it is the only gun available and the quickest I can get to it, this is the gun I will grab, and that is going to be my pump action 12 gauge shotgun. Now, A lot of people use shotguns for home defense, and that's perfectly fine. Whatever floats your boat. Me, personally, it's on the list for a reason. I'm still going to grab it if a certain situation comes up. But the reason I don't is, for one, hearing. I like my hearing. My hearing's not great, but I like to be able to hear what I can hear, you know? If I shoot this thing with no earmuffs on, that's going to hurt really bad. Now, in a self-defense situation, am I going to care about that? No, probably not. But in that situation, I don't really want to have to think about it. I just want to grab the gun and go, right? So, pump-action shotgun is still a great home defense weapon. It's a good versatile weapon if you live on a farm or a ranch or whatever. Maybe you got coyotes, maybe you got hogs, maybe whatever. This will get the job done, you know. God forbid someone comes there and wants to harm you. This gets the job done. Is it the prettiest? No. Is it the most functional? No. But is it going to shoot every single time? Absolutely. And that's the important part, is reliability. That's why I say I would definitely grab it. Situation comes up and I need something and this is the only thing I can grab. By all means, I'm definitely grabbing this. So yeah, that's 12 gauge shotgun. It's made by G-Force Arms. I got it for like $180 at Cabela's. So if you want to check one out, that's where you'll get it. Now, number two. Number two is my full-size AR-15. Now, the reason it's number two, mainly the thing I worry about is penetration. This thing's going to go through walls and still be lethal once it goes through those walls. I would rather not have that if I have the option. Other than that, reliability-wise, this is also Palmetto State. I got it pretty cheap. It was about $5.80 with all the sights, tan furniture, everything. So relatively cheap. I do want to get some pop-up sights on it because I feel like that's important for home defense, but this sight is small enough where I think I could pick up the center of the sight and still hit my shot. Especially, like I said, I live in a small home, so really the shot that I'm going to take is not going to be any more than 15 yards, right? I can do that with, let's say, a pistol or a smaller rifle. I don't necessarily need this much, but if I ever do need it, I'd rather have it, you know what I mean? So that is full-size AR, 16-inch barrel. Like I said, Palmetto State, $580. It was a pretty good deal. Now, number one. Number one is a gun y'all have seen before. I've talked about it a lot. I love this gun. This is my Glock 17. And I finally got a light on it. Obviously, guns have been cleared before the video. So, I absolutely love this gun. This gun is by far my most trusted gun in my kind of fleet, right? I trust this gun with my life. I will grab this gun 10 times out of 10 if it is available. You know, if, let's say someone came in and I had this, the AR and the shotgun sitting on the table, this is the one I'm grabbing 10 times out of 10 if I have the option. Like I said, I'm not going to be in a situation where I need to shoot more than 15 yards, and I am accurate at 15 yards with a Glock 17. Now, the only modification I've got done on this is the 3.5 pound connector for the trigger, which helped out the trigger a little bit. It's not crazy, but it definitely improved it. And then I also have these, like, I think it's goon tape is what it's called. My hands sweat a lot. That's mainly for the range. It doesn't really help the grip all too much. It's just when I get sweaty and stuff, it kind of, I don't lose grip after sweating so much. So that's why that's on there. But that's really it. There's no other modifications. Obviously the light, which is a TLR 7A, by the way. Great little light, easy to access with it on the gun. Very bright, very bright. Did some tests before I got it on the gun. You can't see. If I'm shining this at you, you can't see. So that's my number one. I don't know how many rounds through this. It's a very reliable gun. I've never had any malfunctions, no jams, nothing. No matter what ammo I put in it, I put really shitty ammo, reload 9mm ammo, whatever. It doesn't matter. It eats it up, right? So this is my number one by far. I trust this thing the most. Like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you leave a comment. Tell me your story. Tell everybody your story. Get it out to the world. If you don't want to share, obviously don't share. That's your personal. But please share if you want to. It is so important. It's so important. There's a lot of push after the Second Amendment right now, and we need it more than ever. So I'd love to promote it. If I can do anything to help, I hope that's it. Now, with that being said, make sure to hit subscribe, make sure to hit like, promote this video as much as we can get it up there. I really appreciate you watching. Thanks.